feel y'all because it's too much going on out in this world, and BET is not going to sponsor you or help you take care of your kids.
Exactly.
And I'm a mother, too. And if I need to get abortions, that's what I'm going to do. Because they ain't going to put no food on your table or no money in your pocket and help you do nothing. They going to promote for them, not you.
Exactly.
And thank you for calling. But, I mean, and it's just another form of, in a sense, pitting people of color against each other. You know, you make women feel like that they're doing the ultimate wrong when they make a choice about them. You know, you have people that may not be pro-choice looking at women like, oh yeah, you are really, you know, detrimental to your own race. And that's just like really, really, I mean, women are, we have so many injustices against us, you know, on a day-to-day. We are not treated as equals as it is. And when you're thinking about head of the households in our communities, predominantly single women, and for you to tell these same women that work hard, that are mothers, that are working, that, you know, are involved in the community, these are the same people that may have an unplanned pregnancy and decide to have an abortion. These same people that are carrying families on their back, you're telling them they're committing genocide, which you're painting a totally, you know,
inaccurate picture
of these women who are, you know, basically liberating themselves and doing what they need to do for them. Go ahead, we have a caller.
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Yes, hi. I agree that I disagree with you, first of all, in regards to abortion not being genocide. I think it is genocide, but I think the man is just as much to blame as the woman. I think it's they play dual roles in the murder of their own children, and
Okay, so I want to address the caller that we just had. You know, I respect your opinion and how you feel about it, but speaking facts based on definition, genocide is something that is forced. No one is forcing an abortion on anyone. In fact, going back to the original commercial that we were talking about, when you mentioned Planned Parenthood, when you think about Planned Parenthood and the procedure that it takes or that these women go through before they even actually have their termination done, you walk into the doors, you sign your papers. However, you have a nurse on hand who asks you several times, are you sure you want to make this decision? They actually ask you, you know, tell you about different options that you have, because we know you have adoption as an option. Abortion is not the only option for unplanned pregnancy, but that's just a woman's choice to decide to have an abortion versus an adoption. But Planned Parenthood hands you pamphlets. They hand you different information on different other options for you. So no one is forcing abortion on anyone. So that's something completely opposite, in fact, of genocide.
And just to piggyback on this, I just want to be real direct and say this. As a woman who's had to make that ultimate decision before, I understand. Everyone's situation is different. Everyone's reason for making the decision to have an abortion is different. It's an individual issue.
Exactly.
But I just want to let women know that even though organizations that like ours is very controversial, a lot of people don't want to have anything to do with us because it's very taboo. I just want to let you women know that need to make that decision. Reach out to organizations like us. We will support you. We support women in whatever they choose to do, and our stand is BET should not be force feeding that to communities of color.
No,
that's just inappropriate. You should allow women the ability to make their own choices based on their lives, because it's just an individual moral issue. And I want to show our information again for any woman, any man, any couple that needs support, needs information, wants accurate information. Reach out to us. We will try to support you any way that we can. If you need to have an abortion, if you're not sure on what you do, we try to educate in all areas, not just abortion. We're not pro-abortion, we're pro-choice, which means a woman should have the right to choose what she wants to and not be made or stigmatized as being a contributor to black genocide, like she's intentionally trying to kill off the black race. That's ridiculous. There are billboards going up that are just, you know, with these infant faces on it and these erroneous messages, and when women see this, they are in a vulnerable state. You know, this is a hard decision to make as it is. So when they see these kind of things can play on their conscience, and we just don't want, you know, we respect everybody's opinion. And if you don't support abortion, that's fine. We respect that. But, you know, spread your message any way you want, but make it a real message. And don't intimidate women into making a choice by trying to make them feel like they're doing something wrong. It's not wrong to have an abortion. If you feel like you need to have an abortion, that's your individual choice. And we definitely respect it and support it.
I completely agree with Shay. One more time before we wrap up our show, I'm going to flash over our information. If you have any questions, concern, you can call us at the number 312-663-0338.
And next month, going forward again, to help people to prevent unplanned pregnancies, at the beginning of our show, we're going to begin each show with talking about some form of birth control, giving you some information about it, even if it's an older one, trying to demystify some of the things surrounded around contraception. So next month we're going to highlight the Depo-Provera shot, because that's a form of birth control that a lot of young women choose to use because it's convenient. So we just want to highlight exactly what it is, how it works, and demystify some of the myths around that form of birth control.
So thank you for tuning in tonight, and we'll see you next month.
Thank you.